Hey.
All right. You know what? We got to do one thing real quick.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, clap sync.
Sorry. All right, let's try that again.
All right.
1, 2, 3, clap sync. All right. Now that's very important, Eric. We can't forget to do that in the future.
We got to clap sync.
That's 100%. We have to do that every time.
Very necessary for the editor.
Yeah. So I've been editing without one for a long time, and that's just because I'm a good editor. But the clap sync helps a lot, and I think that might have been why your voice was cut off.
Yeah.
Last time.
Just a little bit of preventative measures
just
here.
just a little bit of work.
Thank God I'm a loud bastard. You can still hear me from most of the part through you guys' things.
How else is editor Patrick supposed to know when to sync up all the mics?
Exactly. And all the video.
Yeah.
That's it's just gonna happen.
Do you find it weird that we record all this video but don't release it?
Sometimes I think about it, but like generally I couldn't put it on the internet anyways. You're most of the time you're naked. So I can't put that on YouTube. We could make a Pornhub account and then put all the, recorded video up on there.
Hold on. If we all just did yoga, I think we'd actually be clear.
Do you think we could?
Because you can put that on YouTube.
If we ever got like 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
wild numbers.
Yeah.
Wild numbers.
Yeah,
yes.
10,000 subscribers.
Do you think we can make it a Patreon goal of, all right, if we get to this number, we'll do yoga naked podcast.
Sure, I don't see why not. We can always. We always had that idea for Eric's nude calendar with just his dick on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be eventually.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
what
something.
kind of tier Patreon reward is that gonna be?
Oh, that just goes out to everybody. That's like a newsletter, like everybody gets that.
As long as you did $1, you got it.
Everybody. That's just one of those things that we want people to have hanging in their room. It's a conversation piece.
Any
People go,
amount-
what's that?
That's a
Any
penis.
amount of donation will get you naked, Eric.
Yeah.
He will
Eric's
show
the
his dick
cheapest
for
form.
pennies.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Will, and we are timeless.
We are timeless. Donald Trump was shot.
Yeah, he got shot.
In Pennsylvania yesterday.
Right in the right upper ear.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was watching some movies all day yesterday. I watched a shitload of movies yesterday with Reed, and then at one point, Reed looks up from his phone. He says, "Babe, wake up! Trump just got shot."
Yeah, I was in the middle of I was starting tabletop when my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, you here because of the news?"
Because of the news.
And I was like, "Nah, what happened?" He was like, "Yeah, Trump's been shot," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah. What was your immediate reaction? Were you excited?
A little.
Yeah. A little. What about you, Eric?
Well, I saw it and I was just like, I just figured at first that he had just straight up missed, and it was basically just a gunshot in a crowd followed by a
say he
dude.
died, so I also
So I immediately assumed that Trump was fine. I was a little surprised to see that he had actually gotten hit in the ear of all places.
Yeah. Dumbass aim for the head.
I know, guys, we've all been alive long enough. Nipple, nipple, belly button.
Absolutely.
Nipple, nipple, belly button.
Give him an Israeli zipper, pelvis, chest, head.
And by we've all been alive long enough, Will means if you ever see him, he's been alive long enough. Nipple, nipple, belly button. Put him out. Put him down.
Depending on caliber, I would argue aiming upper or lower. If you're like the shooter and you're using what would you say, like?
I think he was using a 223.
I'd say lower section of that.
He could have been using a 5.56, but the difference is negligible.
About
for
30
our
rounds
purposes.
in the gut, and I don't think anyone's going to get up from that.
My immediate reaction.
That's why I like shotguns.
My immediate reaction was, well, I guess that's what happens.
How surprising it is for the guy who's constantly calling for political violence to have political violence done on him.
Yeah, I was like, if you're rude enough on television, people will shoot you.
Like, I want to laugh at it more, but really it just makes me sad that our political discourse is devolving into all of this.
How crazy was it that just not even 10 years now, the most controversial thing was the president wore a tan suit.
Yeah. That and the
10
drone
years
strikes.
ago? Oh, was that Obama?
Yeah.
When did he wear a tan suit?
He wore a tan suit, and then Fox News fucking blew up. They were pissed because it was It was like skin tone. It was like my skin tone, and everybody was like, "How dare he wear white skin tone suit?" You don't remember those?
It was huge.
It was huge.
It was huge.
It was embarrassing.
I
Sometimes
probably
they
heard
still
about
bring it up.
and then dismissed it out of hand.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so embarrassing.
I just dismissed 99%
literally
of what
just
Fox
him
News said
wearing-
about Obama in general, since it was just nonsense most of the time.
Have you seen the shooter yet?
No,
You haven't. Okay.
I know he's dead.
What do you?
Okay.
What can you
He
guess?
was killed
that he-
almost
Yeah,
instantly.
what can you guess about the shooter? What do you think?
What do you-
visually?
Okay.
If I say a man shot Donald Trump, what does he look like in your head?
Don't
I
just
think,
say me.
Yeah, don't just say Will.
There's two
Say me.
answers to that question. Okay, one is what the right wants the shooter to look like, and I'm gonna go ahead and say he's a half black, half Mexican, Muslim trans woman.
Yeah. Okay. He had rainbow fingernails on that he
Yes.
just got did.
And his hair is colored.
Yes.
Her hair.
Her hair.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't be aggressive.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I believe a lot of people probably want the shooter to look like. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it was a middle-aged white man.
Okay. Middle-aged white man. What kind of haircut?
Crew.
Crew cut hair.
Yep.
Okay. Any beard, mustache?
A little bit.
A little bit. Glasses.
50-50 on glasses.
50-50 on glasses. Okay.
He might have had glasses, he might not have.
By middle-aged, how old do you mean?
I'd say anywhere between mid-30s and early 50s-ish.
Mid-30s and early 50s-ish. Okay. What kind of YouTube channels do you think he subscribed to?
Will, what's on your history?
Kentucky Ballistics, funnily enough.
Well, Eric, I have news for you. He was 20 years old.
Oh, wow.
He had hair very much like yours, except for like shittier.
Oh.
He had just long. He had like basically Will's hair, except for super thin and like just awful looking. Like he hadn't showered.
Editor Patrick, put a picture.
Yeah, put up a picture of him. He had
Was he
big
white?
bottle glasses. Yes, he
yeah,
was
he had
white.
like big hippie glasses.
Yeah, he looked like a hippie. He
Straight
had
up.
clean cut, clean shaven, and he was wearing a Demolition Ranch T-shirt.
Wow.
yeah.
I bet those people are fucking panicking at
For real.
Demolition Ranch right
I
now.
bet they're like, what? What? No.
Tell me about Demolition Ranch, Eric. I don't know what that is.
Demolition Ranch is just a gun tuber guy who has his own, like a lot of the other gun tubers sometimes go over to his place because he owns like
Yeah,
a
he's
bunch
pretty
of land.
prolific in the gun tubing space.
Yeah, he owns some land he's got set up for a huge shooting range and stuff. Like when some of these other big gun tubers want to go do something like blow up a car, they'll go to Demolition Ranch just because he'll help them do it and he'll love to record it.
Is that the type of thing that like a guy who shoots the president would watch?
If he needs to know the best type of gun to shoot at 100 yards on a rooftop, it might be.
I mean, I got to be honest. He should have gone with a bigger caliber gun.
You think so?
Yes.
What was he gonna go?
Yeah.
50
Like,
cal?
No,
there he is.
308. 308, you asshole.
Did he use a 308?
No, you just said he used a 223.
I thought he used a 223. But yeah, I was thinking like 30-06, 308, anything like that.
Is that what you saw in your head?
I thought
really.
he
I
had
assumed
much
he'd be a little
more
older.
pronounced chin.
No, he's got no nose. He's got no chin. He's just
Wait, no, he has a chin. He just has no cheekbones. Like, at all.
It's like chin comes
His
down. He's almost got a
face is-
Habsburg chin.
His face is so fucking flat.
Dude.
Wow.
That is what a man looks like when he's gonna go shoot the president. Patrick, put up his school picture.
Nah, I don't put a skull
That's-
picture up.
I mean, it's all over the news now, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it
He
ain't.
Googled.
I'm
This
just
is the
saying.
first page
He
of
just
Googling,
looks like a
man.
random
It
kid
is.
with his school picture. Just
Yeah,
put up the picture of him
is,
being
well,
all
he
flat
is
in the
a random kid.
Yeah, he is.
He's a 20-year-old little fucking fairy boy. Like he's
Do you know
tiny
he was
man.
registered Republican?
Yeah, he was a registered Republican.
That doesn't
He watches
surprise me.
Demolition Ranch, so no surprises really.
Honestly, here's the trick. You know, about like the kind of people who are gonna come for you, like in the Republican Party or whatever. That guy I described at the beginning, or I'm
had
sorry,
plenty
that,
of
that
people-
woman I described at
Yes.
the beginning. None of those people
What's that
own or
eagle on the
operate
back of
like
his shirt? You see
firearms.
that?
That's the Demolition Ranch logo.
Oh,
Like
it
none of those
is.
people own or operate firearms regularly. A few of
No.
them do, I'm sure. Like, I mean, you even own a couple of guns, and you're pretty gay. But
Even about this
Like,
guy
you
though,
know.
Eric.
Would you
he
hey.
shot 100 yards. 100 yards, right? All right. This kid tried to shoot the president at 100 yards with no optics.
Do you know how he got into
Oh,
the
really?
rally? Because he
no
wasn't.
scope?
Yeah, he was iron sighting it.
really,
Yeah, and he hit him in the ear.
It's actually
it's
a
kind
little
of
bit more
impressive.
impressive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
100 yards with no scope. What the fuck?
I mean,
is
I'm
this
just
$100
saying,
yards
why are you
with no
trying to
scope.
aim at a head with 100 yards away?
Exactly.
Should've hit
with
the
no
body.
scope.
This dude was dumb. I mean, like, clearly.
Like, how
Yeah.
is he simultaneously like kind of good, but also kind of retarded? I mean, okay, let's.
He looks retarded.
Look
he
at
looks
him.
like
look
the
a little
fucking
retarded.
face.
He looks like hills have eyes, dude.
That forehead is awfully pronounced.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even have a nose or anything. He looks like fucking Voldemort from this angle.
Patrick,
dead
turn him
now.
turn him into Voldemort.
Let's hope he had a Horcrux or two out there.
How much does
Yeah.
Secret Service get paid?
I don't know. Probably a little more than
how
your
much-
average police officer.
How much
I
would you
guess.
take to, like, be the body shield of the president?
78,000 a year.
70,000.
Yeah, 70,000
Like, you
a
gotta
year.
do
I
the.
think
But you
at
gotta do
least
the.
6 figures.
Yeah, at least 100.
Nah, it's Secret Service stuff. I mean, you
least
probably
100.
probably
No.
don't get to have a house
You're
or a
expected
wife.
to
You know.
be the guy to be the body shield. Like, you gotta hug the president.
I'm trying to think of all the benefits. You know, like
You gotta hug Trump.
how much in benefits is being right next to the president most of the time worth as like a up there with insurance.
Look,
like,
I need 100K just to hug Trump.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. More or less take a bullet
let's
for
see.
him.
Let's see. How much does Secret Service make? So like the
We're
top,
making 6.
the top is like 116,000.
But they get close. Like, look at that 90,000.
Average is 99, literally 100,000.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
that's actually that sounds about right. Actually,
I wouldn't even need that. Hell, I'd do it for 70 and then be happy.
Hell, he'd do it for free.
I'd do it for free. Goddamn, if there ain't anything I love more than Trump, I'd take a bullet for him, I tell you. You ain't got to pay me. I'll get up there. I'll stand next to him. I say, yes, sir, Mr. President. Yes, sir. Can I shake your hand and give you a kiss on the lips? Yes, sir.
I'm not doing anything free for a billionaire.
Really?
No,
The influence, though.
they can pay me.
The influence.
He's not a billionaire.
They're paying
The
you an
influence.
influence. Yeah, if you garner any sort of rapport with a billionaire, you are very powerful. Like that would be like having Elon Musk be your cousin, you know? Like it doesn't matter. That's so much power in of itself. It's just so much soft power. You don't need the money. Be like, well, you need anything, you just give a small phone call to Elon Musk and be like, "Hey man, here's what's happened." And if he likes you, he'll take care of you.
And he'll probably impregnate you, as he's done with many of his employees.
Yeah, I mean, even especially the men.
Yeah.
You designed a whole new system for that.
Oh, it's an artificial womb.
They call him an innovator for a reason, dude.
I'm gonna Neuralink a uterus right into your male body.
Speaking of timeless news,
Yep.
You don't want to know how you have to give birth.
Dr.
not what you
Disrespect,
expected. Yeah.
Dr.
child
Disrespect.
predator,
I don't know. I know he's a streamer.
allegedly in Minecraft.
I believe
Yeah.
Dr. Disrespect, yes, he has texted
a
several
15-year-old.
teenagers.
Oh, several.
I'm glad we're being timeless.
Yeah.
So who is this guy? He's a
Patrick,
streamer.
put a picture on the screen.
Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect is this fucking greasy looking dude with a mullet and like black sunglasses, and he wears like a Kevlar vest and
And
like
he-
this red onesie thing.
He's a video game streamer who makes goofy noises.
He got famous from streaming Call of Duty or some bullshit like that.
Oh, he's a COD streamer.
Yeah.
He streams like anything now, but mostly like battle royale.
Is he famous
Has
enough to
some-
where he can just stream whatever he wants?
Famous enough
more
to
or
text
less.
15-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's not that famous.
Oh, and it's worth noting he is in fact married with children.
Oh, yeah, and he did this while married with children.
Yes.
How
And
old are
he's
his
cheated
children?
on his wife with
Is one of
women
them
who are
15?
of age too.
Okay.
But so yeah, basically he's gonna start dissolving soon.
Twitch like fucking kicked him out
Kicked him out.
because he was going to a TwitchCon.
Like 3 or 4 years
so
ago.
he gets on Kick now.
When-
Kicked him out. I get it.
Yeah,
It's very
when,
good.
when
Will.
they found out that he was texting this 15-year-old, and I don't think he got charged with any crimes, but
Nope.
he got kicked out of his contract with Twitch, so he
How
went
did-
to YouTube
How did they find out he was texting a 15-year-old? I mean,
because
just
he
for
was
like
he was
it
doing
was
it
on,
through their
he was using
program.
it through a Twitch service.
Okay, I just need to know that for like science and like stuff. But
Nah.
It was the worst possible
Wait
thing for him to be
until
doing
we
it
get
through.
100,000 subscribers before you burn us down, guy. All right, come on.
yeah, if any of
I
us
at
it'll
least
be,
want it to be a scandal.
Yeah.
Jeez, at this point,
At
we wouldn't
least
even
let
make
us
it into the newspaper.
Yeah, at least let us get that sweet, sweet Patreon money.
if one of us killed themselves, we might get on like a BuzzFeed or something where it's like top 10 saddest
we wouldn't
YouTube
get
deaths.
on
On
BuzzFeed.
one hand,
you're crazy.
The guy from Sendigo killed himself. They only had 3,000 subscribers.
we only
Hey,
have
we
like
have 1,000.
100. Oh, we
Yeah.
have 1,000.
We got 1,000.
Nice.
See?
Yeah, we're just over 1K.
Took a 0 away from that. My bad.
I mean, to be
You took an
fair,
L, bro.
Took a
Only
big
about
L.
3 to 5% of them bother watching new videos,
That's
but
true. That's how it always works.
yeah, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. Richard Simmons is dead.
But we respect you.
Richard Simmons.
One-
Richard Simmons is dead.
Thought that little elf man was going to stay alive forever.
He's a health guru. It would have made sense for him to live long.
To be
How
fair,
long
he
did he
was in
live?
his like
He was
76.
76.
Yeah, I was about to say he was really old.
What's your
Yeah.
perspective on
That's
a
a
long
little too
life?
young for a health guru, though.
88, 89. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
late 80s.
He made it pretty far.
He did. He did pretty good. I told my wife, and she's like, "Well, he was gay," and I was like,
What does that have to do?
"I was
with
like, he's
anything?
not. He doesn't have AIDS."
Well, it's because now let me tell you, it's because God's wrath done did visit down upon him.
Amen.
About 78 years late, but okay.
Well,
God works, and his time isn't like our time on earth.
preach it.
1 second to him
Yes,
is like
sir.
76 years for that gay man.
Yes, sir. Church. Can we start doing the podcast like that? Can that just be the way we do the podcast?
We all talk
the time?
like
Stereotypically Southern preachers.
stereotypical, yeah, like evangelical preachers.
Well,
of
we
some
take
sort.
we take a turns. We'll take turns doing that, and then everybody else will be like the hype man in the background saying like, "Amen,
Amen.
yes,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ."
will you do me one favor?
Jesus.
Will you look up how many subscribers Dr. Disrespect has right now?
Sure.
Oh, so look at that dip there.
When did the controversy happen?
It's been like a week-ish.
Yeah, we're a couple weeks in, I want to say.
Looks like he lost 10K for it.
That's like nothing when he has millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
This goes back to June 15th, so like 1 month ago, and he's lost like 100,000 subscribers, which is like nothing for him.
That is a... Okay, yeah, that's
A
definitely where it
million
is
on
right
the
there.
yearly estimate.
Oh my God, he got 184 million views just overnight. I don't know. This might have been good for him. He probably made a lot of money.
Dude,
off of this.
I'm telling you, apparently like crime pays. We should just start doing crimes.
Well, I mean, you've seen those like YouTube, not prank
Public
channels.
nuisance
Well,
YouTubers.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, just think about this, but like on an upper scale, when Trump got arrested, for example, he got millions of dollars from donations.
Sure.
Yeah.
Eric, what can we do? You've got a gun. What can we do in public that will get us a lot of money?
We'll shoot a politician
Okay, that's we'll table that
okay,
one.
but-
we got a couple
with
of
Eric's gun.
Wait, no. Doesn't that mean I have
We'll
to
get
die?
Eric to shoot the politician.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Yes,
see,
we'll make
okay,
a lot
wait a
of
minute.
money.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
We'll put a QR code on his body that just
but
goes to our PayPal.
I need you to get a picture of the Tupelo airport and start drawing some plans up for us.
Okay, I'll tell you what you can do.
Yeah. All right.
What you're gonna have to do.
That's a commission for our channel artists. I need you to get a picture of the airport where Trump would do his rallies and then start drafting up a couple of plans.
God, you're gonna have
Oh,
like
God.
a Secret Service guy.
Right, like the FBI is going to be up here
Excuse me, we
any
listen to
moment
your
now.
podcast. You listen to
It's
my podcast?
Not social services. Fucking
Social services.
secret
Excuse-
agent, man, Mr. CIA. It is a joke. We're not going to shoot Trump. Eric's going to shoot Trump. It's not going to be. It's not going to be me.
Nope, Eric's not going to shoot Trump. I'm not going to do that.
All
Nope,
right.
Nope. No, I mean, like, look, I will not be, coy in saying that, sure, probably a large amount of our politicians probably could stand to just be shot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
What made me laugh?
Patrick, put up the picture of Eric with the swastika tattoo again.
Oh, God damn it.
What made me laugh? I put up that picture where he's in the crowd as Hitler gave his big speech.
Oh, Jesus.
I love that one, dude. That's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite pictures of Eric.
Well, everyone needs to know where he was in
Yeah.
1939.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, what you really need to do is do a reverse Cosby on them. Get them real horny and maybe slip
Get
some
them to
penis drugs
rape
in
you?
them. Get them to come and try and rape me, because
Oh,
then I
okay.
can just kill them and it'd be self-defense. If I show up at a rally with a long gun,
Wouldn't you
then,
be drugged? How are you going to defend
Do we have
yourself?
any-
Didn't Cosby?
No, he's drugged. Do a reverse Cosby. Give him
no,
horny
reverse
medicine.
Cosby. Well, okay. You give him the.
No, you give him horny medicine,
Yeah.
as opposed to giving me sleep medicine.
Is aphrodisiac a real life thing?
Yes,
Uh,
but their results vary. Because
vary.
horniness is
So
half
the only-
physical and half brain.
The only
so,
my brain is so infected that the only thing I think of when it becomes to aphrodisiacs is you get injected with it and you just become a fucking nymphomaniac. Yeah, a nymphomaniac.
Oh yeah, aphrodisiac. I get it. Like you become a.
Yeah, little I know what it is.
Whoa. Aphrodisiacs are like Viagra, but
I
like,
mean,
you know.
Okay, so like there's strictly physical shit like Viagra, Cialis, and all that. That's
I'm talking
just
about like,
supposed to help you
like,
get
is there
hard.
something that makes you fucking lustful?
No,
dude?
the hint. Well, yes. Okay, yes.
There
Ecstasy.
kind of are.
Yeah.
Like,
So I
there's
know
extreme
weed can
shit.
do it a little bit. Like people will get high on weed and be like, God, I am extra horny.
Okay, it's
That's
not
why
that
Eric's
simple.
constantly sporting a boner, dude.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
it is. But
I thought that was just for me.
No, that's for all of us,
you
actually.
flatter yourself, but I'm not saying it's not a little.
That's
you.
for the reverse Cosby later.
Yeah, just finish your drink.
I want to
But,
do. I want to do.
I thought you were the one being drugged.
No, it's a reverse Cosby.
Reverse
You
Cosby.
keep misunderstanding the concept of
He's
a
just
reverse
ready
Cosby.
to. He's ready. That's all. He's actually excited about you trying to rape
I've
him.
The real
seen-
trick
I've seen the
is
big
I'm
iron in
actually
his-
doing a double reverse Cosby.
So
So I'm taking
Everybody's
the horny
drugged.
meds, and you guys are getting the roofies.
yeah,
I'm
everyone
gonna just
is on
ravage
roofies.
you
I'm just
guys.
saying, I've seen the big iron on his hip, and I didn't see a gun.
Incorrect. I have a gun as well.
Actually, I've got both. That is my penis, and you know, I also have a firearm. But
Yeah.
Did you guys see that a hurricane hit Texas again?
Yeah, it happens every year. So
Yeah, but it didn't used to. Is Texas now?
it's
the,
almost like climate change is real.
yeah. Who
is
knew?
Texas the Florida of the U.S. now?
I
No,
know
because
Florida
Florida's
will
still the Florida
yeah,
of the
Florida
U.S.
will still
Well,
be
Florida's
the
not
Florida.
getting hit by
Texas is just
hurricanes.
more similar now. That's
Yeah.
all. Florida will never not be the Florida of the U.S.
If Texas got hit by like 100 hurricanes all in a row,
I bet they're regretting that independent fucking electrical grid right
Oh,
now.
I bet they are.
God, right? Would they
Absolutely.
become a swamp?
Yes, absolutely they would. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that they couldn't. Florida's a lot of like flat plains and deserts. So like if you just filled that shit with water, it would just become a swamp.
Did you just mean to say Texas?
Yeah,
No,
I did
he
what
meant
I said.
Florida.
You said Florida.
What? No, you said Texas.
He said no. You just said
Did I?
Florida's like
Fuck,
filled with
Patrick,
flat
go back
plains.
and play it.
Patrick, I told you, Texas is like the new Florida. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess my brain don't work good,
Like
guys. I'm
Florida's
sorry.
mostly
What
just
kind of
like
exotic
swamps
animal do you
and
think the
stuff.
hurricane's going to bring to Texas?
Oh
What
my god.
kind of question is that? Is it a fucking ship
Rainforest.
with a circus?
Rainforest
in it?
animals,
You don't
dude.
think hurricanes pick up small animals?
I mean, not alive. I mean, like,
Hurricanes pick up small animals.
Editor Patrick,
Okay, yes.
show the sharks that got put in the Great Lake by hurricanes.
okay,
What?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animals do get displaced by hurricanes, but Will's making it sound like it picks them up in the air and then flings them like 100 miles away or something
It
like
flings
that.
them thousands of miles away.
Okay.
Hundreds of displaced animals left orphaned or injured after Hurricane Beryl tore through Houston on Monday that have been rescued. Poor little guys. That sucks.
Do you think there's a tiger?
Yeah. No.
No, probably not.
There'd have to be a
How
tiger somewhere
badass
between
would
It's probably
the
a
path of the
puma.
hurricane.
It's probably a puma.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Like
Hell yeah.
one puma just is now in Texas. He's gonna fuck shit
Imagine
up,
being the
dude.
cat just like riding the fucking airway.
Wait, no, actually, he's black. He's gonna have a bad time in Texas.
Oh.
We got to get like a snow leopard down there. That guy's. I mean, like a.
If you can somehow get a hurricane to pass through like northern Eurasia or whatever, where you can actually get snow leopards and then
Are
somehow
there no
make it.
snow leopards in America?
No,
We don't have one in the Rockies.
no, I don't believe so.
Not a single
They're probably in
one.
Alaska, right?
No, I
No?
do believe that
It's too
snow
cold in
leopards
Alaska.
are Eurasian. Like
You're
you-
Asian.
Yeah, you can only find them in super
Yeah, like
duper far
Oceania
north.
and Eurasia, you know,
Yeah.
the two other countries that exist in the world besides us. Sorry, I forgot one. Your Middle East or whatever it was.
Yeah, Eric's Middle Eastern, so
What?
don't forget about that.
I was about to say we don't have snow
there are
leopards.
158 snow leopards in the United States.
What? Really?
All in
but all in
zoos.
zoos.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
That sucks. Snow leopards are so fucking pretty, dude. I love snow leopards.
Yes, they're really, really very interesting animals.
I want to talk about a fun thing that I found that I think that you guys might like. Have you gotten on r/find the sniper yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's so fun. It's just a subreddit about like
You find something hidden.
yeah, you find something hidden in a picture. Like one of them's a
Where's
snow
Waldo?
leopard. It's just things like with natural camo and then like showing how.
I've seen that famous picture of the snow leopard that everyone pulls up, where it's like a picture of a cliffside, and it's just like if you can't see the snow leopard, you're already dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Like,
everyone's seen that.
Patrick,
picture,
go ahead
right?
and put up the picture of the snow leopard.
Find it, guys, and then like the video if you found it.
Yeah. No, but snow leopards are incredibly good.
Oh, no,
at
sorry. I
camouflaging
can
themselves.
say that better. Hold on. Hey guys, look at this picture of the snow leopard. If you find it, show us by giving us a like. Was that pretty good?
Yeah,
but
sure, we'll
I
go
mean,
with that.
you hold on, stop. All right, do it one more time, but do it like more energy and with a Mexican accent.
I don't have a good Mexican accent.
All right, then
Hold
fuck
on,
it.
Bro, just heart
Uh,
Native American. You can do this. It's in you.
Yeah. Let's see. What would be actually? All right, ebonics. Do it in ebonics.
What's
Lot of energy, but like.
What's ebonics?
Seriously, this child. Ugh.
Hold on.
Like a black guy, urban, more urban.
Yo, yo, yo!
Yes, there you go. All right,
I got
we're
the
in it.
snow leopard up here.
Word.
If you find him,
Yeah.
let us know. Let the squad know. Gang, gang.
Bruh.
Leave a
Oh.
like.
Brah, brah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Riz.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
I like. I like Eric's little gang. Gang.
You know how many times we started saying gang, gang at the warehouse I work?
What is gang?
It's just
Brain rot.
it's yeah,
Is it
it's just like someone
That's from the
being
NPC.
like
I just remember the NPC
being
streamers saying
like,
shit like that.
it's like someone letting you know that they're with you, that they're your friend, basically.
Oh, like gang, gang. We're in a
yeah,
gang
like we're
together.
in a gang, gang, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
NPC streamers
that
are
phrase
not
already.
a thing anymore.
Yeah, that
right?
died already, right?
Okay. Good.
Oh my god,
glad.
yeah.
A
Do you
couple
remember that
of
shit where
weird
they'd be
retards.
bouncing up and down and they'd be like,
Yes.
"Shut up, pop!
Some
Shut
of,
up, pop!
Some of them
Shut
were
up, pop!"
so hot.
Yeah,
Like some of them, I'm just like, I just
but like
wish they were
that,
just.
that level of craziness really outdone the hot, like really just shadowed the hotness.
Am
gotta
I
tell you.
alone in the fact that like sometimes you like women are like, don't objectify me, and then they do shit like that?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, you literally
you
just
also-
being a sexual
Oh,
object
it's
on
like
the
women
internet.
keep being like, I want to be treated as equals. No, I don't want to have to sign up for the draft.
In fairness,
Like, yeah.
but like that's the same line of logic. Like if you're gonna look at that, where like some individuals are being, are willing to be objectified for money,
Mhm.
and then you're willing to subject that view on like all the rest, you have to be like, well, then of course I'd want to meet a bear in the woods because all men are rapists.
Of
Because
course.
some men rape.
Well, I am an
Right.
authoritarian. We've been over this. I do
Right.
want to apply my logic to everyone
Everyone
forcibly.
else's.
Yes,
My
absolutely.
ex-girlfriend was a lying whore, so all women are lying whores.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, did you see this sign I got when I was in Gatlinburg?
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Is that a real type of ammunition?
That's cute. I've never heard of Lester's.
No.
Oh yeah, we both went to
but-
Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny though.
Yeah,
I
we
like
did.
that.
Yeah.
It usually works.
We both went to Gatlinburg like a week apart, like a couple of days away from each other. You went to Pigeon Forge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we drove through Pigeon Forge. What'd you do? Did you go to Pirates and everything?
Yeah, we went to the pirate show, the Dixie Stampede. I wanted to do the Hatfield McCoys and the Comedy Bar, but we didn't have time. But we also did the Ripley's Aquarium, which was pretty
Oh,
cool.
me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact: did you know that there's more fish in that aquarium than actual residents of Gatlinburg?
What'd you think of the fucking underwater tunnel? That underwater tunnel fucking rules.
The shark tunnel.
Yeah, I just wanted to stay in there and
It's
hang out.
not as good as the one in Atlanta, but like it's hard to beat whale sharks.
Did you get on the boat?
Damn.
No,
whale
I
sharks,
glassed
that's
boat.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, Atlanta has 2 whale sharks in their museum or
That's
their
awesome.
exhibit.
When I got to Gatlinburg, we checked into my hotel, which was a Days Inn. And I've never stayed at a Days Inn before. I did not know anything about a Days Inn, and I got a Days Inn
Isn't that a
room.
motel.
Yeah, it's a motel, turns out.
Why?
So I
Yeah.
checked in.
I'll
There
say
are
Days Inn are
bullet
like-
holes in the wall.
Yeah, that's like a no-tell motel.
Yeah, there are bullet holes in the wall. The window won't shut. There are doors going to the opposite rooms, and one of them keeps opening. Oh, and the lights didn't work. And so,
Sounds like a great place to commit suicide.
yeah, we looked up the
Does
review.
it? I mean, like, even if you want to, wouldn't you want to like go out by a river somewhere if you're going to kill yourself? And,
No,
like,
actually, killing yourself in hotels and motels is one of the most common ways people
all right,
do
hold
it.
on. Pause yourself. Let me just like, because I don't understand the thought process here.
I'll explain it to you, but go ahead.
All right, like you're wanting to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're like, all right, I want to at least go out, semi decently, I suppose.
I mean, speak for yourself, but yeah, okay.
Like, wouldn't you do it like in how in Breaking Bad, the cop guy who's like sitting by the river, he's just like, shut
Yeah,
the
Mike
fuck.
Ehrmantraut.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to be like that. You're just watching the river and then you just bang shoot yourself in the head.
It would be preferable to dying in a Days Inn, I can tell you that much. But from the bullet holes in the wall, I'm pretty sure somebody's already tried a couple of times, and I don't
Or they were
blame
there
them.
to kill their cheating spouse, whichever.
It's kind of like putting your name like on a like carving your name on a wall or a table somewhere, you know. Except in the Days Motel to let them know you've been there. You leave a bullet hole in the wall from your
my
suicide.
If you look into the hole, you can still see the lead.
You can see how many. You can see how many people died in this room by counting the bullet holes.
Yeah, it's got like their initials above the hole.
Oh my god. So
I love
okay.
that idea.
In reality, though, one simple reason why a lot of people choose to kill themselves in hotels and motels is because one, it gets them out of their house. Like, so if they have like family or something like that, they can do it away from them. But what it also does is it ensures that you'll be found relatively quickly, but not by any of your friends and family, so that it's kind of clean like that.
I wouldn't want to be.
So
found
like the
anyways.
idea is, you kill yourself, you leave the suicide note or not, and then within like the day, someone from the hotel staff is going to come through, find your body, and then they'll clean it up. Your family doesn't have to worry about your viscera being all over the house. They don't have to be the ones who find your body, and like that's basically it. They achieve solitude without having to worry about the results of what they just did.
I wouldn't want to be found.
You know?
I think that I would much prefer my family think that I just
Got killed as opposed to killed
I
myself.
just ran away.
just left one
Yeah.
day and like maybe there's that hope that maybe I'm somewhere out there.
Yeah, just living your
fucking
life.
having the best life.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
just gave up on like everything around you, and then just were like, okay, yeah,
I'm
I'll
just one of those people.
So as a
who just-
communist, you're a big fan of false hope.
Yeah.
I have to be, Eric. I have to be.
My dad was the manager of a hotel for a
Uh-oh.
little bit when he was young, and he said that somebody killed themselves. A couple of people killed themselves every year.
It's
really
super common.
Yeah, and the hotel staff they had a big turnaround on hotel staff because a lot of people would like be cleaning rooms, come across dead bodies,
Yeah.
and then they'd be like, I don't want to do this fucking job.
A family member of mine
Yeah.
just quit being a CO for the deputy's prison, or
A
deputy for the county prison.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, why'd you quit? And like his thing was like, too many people dying.
Yeah, absolutely. It's weird the jobs that you don't think about like constantly coming into contact with dead bodies, where like it's
Well, and it kind of puts into perspective people who stay there for a long time.
mm-hmm.
You know, just like I guess the mental fortitude of being able to handle it.
Well, it's like, me and my wife do medicine. She does human
Whoa,
medicine.
y'all do
and-
medicine?
together.
She does human medicine, and I do animal medicine.
Yeah,
And
that's because he's an animal, dude. She's
For
a
whatever
human,
reason,
but he's
I
a fucking
I wanted
beast.
to make a joke of like they both did cocaine and they were just calling it medicine, but I couldn't quite figure out how to make it work.
Human cocaine and animal cocaine. I like animal cocaine. Human cocaine, it's whatever.
Yeah, no, they call that because I actually get it from Animal off the Muppets.
Yeah,
He's my dealer. He's been on hard times. He had to sell his drum set.
He looks like it, dude.
Is
He
Animal
looks
not
like
the skinny one who's like, meep, beep, 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 beep?
No, that's Beaker.
No.
No, Animal's the one who plays drums. He goes, ah, blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I don't
he's
know the
crazy.
Muppets as much as I know the
They're not
Sesame
as
Street
popular as
characters.
they used to be.
I've never seen a Muppets thing.
Never?
Yeah, you have.
No.
You've seen the movie.
No, I haven't.
You've seen
Oh, the
Muppets
Muppets
do
Christmas Carol.
No.
You're a liar.
No, I mean, like, literally, that's why I like Kermit the Frog stuff earlier. I was like, I don't know anything about Kermit the Frog.
You're telling me
I've
about
seen the video
Sesame
game. I've
Street.
seen the Game Boy video game, the Muppets with a secret agent frog.
You used to
Nah,
watch
well-
Sesame Street when you were a kid, didn't you?
No, I was a Barney kid.
Speaking of shooters,
Yes.
since this
that
is
what
a
we were talking about?
shooter-heavy
Okay.
episode,
Yeah.
at Yellowstone,
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
Wait, this actually does sound familiar. What happened at Yellowstone?
some asshole tried to shoot up a diner, but luckily, two badass rangers took the threat seriously from some lady reporting it, and they were in the area, and they I think he got like a couple shots off, and
they plugged him.
Yeah, and they ended up killing him. One ranger was hit, shot in the leg, but from my knowledge, he is recovering.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is what happens. So funnily enough, at the Trump rally, they were also warned about this guy, but they didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
So as we can see, the distinction of when we take things seriously and when we fucking are lazy pieces of shit.
I think a lot of the people were saying like, oh, there was reports of a guy getting on a building with a rifle, and then all the cops were like, yeah, Secret Service. They're literally everywhere.
Man, a high-vis vest and a ladder will get you anywhere, apparently.
Yeah. High visibility vest and a ladder, dude. You can go wherever you want. You're at work, obviously. It's like walking around with a clipboard.
Yeah.
Social engineering. I took a class on it one time because I worked in an environment and like I worked at a job where, like,
Cybersecurity.
yeah, we're like social engineering, and it was cybersecurity. How'd you know that?
That's a very, very, very common thing in like hacking and
And a bit of a
cybersecurity.
vague term.
Yeah.
I mean, computer hacking is legitimately 85% social engineering.
Absolutely. So I had to take a class on it because they were like, here's, what to look out for. And I mean, like, obviously I already knew all this shit, but like, it, like one of them literally was somebody walking around with a clipboard, like, asking a lot of questions. That guy may not be like a professional and might be a hacker. And I was like, yeah, duh.
What's even funnier to me is they do all this, but there are two major things going against all of these safety protocols. One, no one's paid enough to give a shit.
Absolutely.
It's not
That's
their
a very important part.
Yeah, it's not their company. They don't give a fuck.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, really depends on the whole manager thing. Remember at Malco, I never breached $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, like every single person outside of management that I've ever talked to about this kind of crap, this is what they go, oh yeah? It's not my $1 billion company.
Yeah. Also, there's insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
I stole
business is
shit from
insured.
Malco all the time.
Two,
All the time, constantly.
You just gotta admit that.
Oh, yeah.
Statute of limitations.
I mean, food, toilet paper,
Say allegedly.
garbage bags.
Say allegedly.
No, I bought my drugs, thank you very much.
Say allegedly.
In the Malco parking lot, allegedly.
Yeah.
But,
Two, the other biggest thing is that why would they question a guy with a clipboard? He could be management.
It's true. Noah once told me that when he worked in Walmart that he swore to God, he was like, okay, I swear to God, if you just went in there in your suit and you just walked up to any register and you said, I'm emptying this register, can you open it, please? They would open it and give you all of the money because they would assume that you're management. And I was like,
Yeah, go in there with like a light blue button-up shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then like khaki slacks, and then maybe if you could Photoshop a lanyard with like maybe a Walmart thing on it.
I just want to try it. I just want to try that at some point.
And just give it, just like, you dumb bitch. Here you go.
You dumb bitch. I really want to do that. I want to see if somebody will just hand me all that money.
I'm not brave enough, but if we could get like a YouTube prankster on the show to do it.
Oh my God, yeah, Eric.
Yeah, Eric, you'd shoot the president. You'd do this.
Yeah, if you'd
Nope.
shoot the president, then you would 100% like empty a register at a Walmart, right?
Nope. I have never stolen from any corporation, nor do I have
you just
any.
admit-
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, that was alleged.
And you said
that was alleged.
and you said you bought your drugs. So I mean, you're
I'm a gun obsessed, thieving,
drug addict.
Drug addict.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a straight shooter. He's a shooter with drugs.
Yeah.
And he shoots any lawman who tries to stop him. You know what I'm saying?
Do it, Eric. I'll give you $100.
Eric's gonna get a knock on the door. Sir, we have some questions.
I'll give you $100 to go rob a Walmart.
It's okay, Eric. They only are ever allowed to have like $100 in their cash register starting out.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit. You have to have at least $200.
All right,
Okay,
here's
you're right. I'm using Food Giant knowledge. I know
Yeah.
the register is a Food Giant. When you're first starting out in the day, you're only allowed $100.
All right, here's the deal, Eric. You go in there with the gun and you rob the place, and I'll let you keep the money.
$300.
What do you think?
Bucks.
What do you think? You hold up a register, I'll let you keep all the money.
Somewhere around the
I think the
$300
smartest thing would be to
range.
do what he was talking about and go through with
Shoot the
like your
president?
no, go through with a suit and a clipboard and just ask people to like open up their registers and then just take everything. But you gotta do it the right time of day.
How bad do you think? How quickly do you think they would catch on?
Okay,
Let me-
your
let me-
average Walmart
let me-
employee.
let me ask the question this way.
You'd be back home.
How
Before they
quickly
even
do you
thought
think they
about
would register that this is a robbery if you did exactly what we did, but the only difference is you also had a burlap bag with you, and when you took the money, you just dumped it in the burlap bag and handed it back and went to the next register? How many monsters could you get through?
Will,
I'm saying
for this
3.
hypothetical, the burlap bag has to have like a big dollar symbol on it. Like, it's just like-
I'm saying you get 3 before anyone questions you.
I think
okay.
you might. I think you
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be able to get through 3
Wait, what am I
registers.
wearing in this?
You're wearing
wearing the
the
suit.
The suit.
Okay.
You're wearing like what Walmart management.
In my
will have.
head, you were wearing like the Hamburglar outfit.
No. The only difference in the scenario is you have a money bag.
Okay. How big is the bag?
It's like, it's an oversized. It's like a
so it like drags on the ground.
if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah. If it dragged on the ground, I think you could get through 3. If it was small enough where it was like reasonable, and they were like, "Oh, it's just like a
Like
canvas bag."
I was thinking like an actual bank bag.
Oh, an actual bank bag.
If
could
you
go
came in
through
with
all
those
of them.
like big blue zip up envelope things, then yeah, no, you'd fucking get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, who did they give those to? Can you just?
You can go get
ask?
it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I have gotten several from the bank. It's very easy to get a hold of.
Ah.
You just go and say, "Hey, I want one of those zipping like money bags," and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, it's like $3."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they've got tons of them.
Yeah, no, you bring them in, you bring them back. That's how like whenever we would do like cash deposits as a manager, I would we would build up a few from a day or two, and
Yeah.
then
We do ours in a week. Once a
we
week.
had
is
like
what we do.
it depended on what we were doing, but we had like a secret safe that held like the deposit bags. It was like the big safe
And the
that
combination
has all your
was-
like normal
What
things.
was the combination?
Oh, they've changed it, but
What was the combination, Eric?
8675309.
Okay,
That's a good
hell yeah.
combination.
Oh, and that was briefly the thing because it was the easiest for us all to remember.
Okay.
But no, that actually changed before I left. But we did do that though for a while.
We do our deposits once a week too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you would take, you would go through all the money, put it all back in the big safe, and then all of your profits for that day you would slip into one of those blue bags, all the cash profits, and then you would put that in the secret safe. And then, Sunday, if this was a weekend, or just whenever you felt like it during the week, you would get everything out of there, take it over to the bank, and just they give you a special key that allows you to open up the deposit box,
The
like
deposit box?
much bigger than normal.
Yeah.
And then you would shove those bags in. You did have to do it one at a time, though. It was a very tight
for a brief
compartment.
time, I had access because when they first made me a manager, they had to put me on the bank system or whatever. And for like a good few months, I could see how much money the store had in its
Oh
bank
yeah,
account.
how much was it?
It was about 20,000 on any given day.
Really, that's not that much. I thought it'd be
They don't
more
keep
than
You
that.
just need enough to make change and stuff.
You
don't
need enough to pay rent and need enough to make change.
Okay.
And then maybe something
much
for,
was
like,
rent?
emergencies. I think they had to pay $4,000 or $8,000 every 2 weeks.
Ours is $7,000. Ours is like seven,
well, I
eight
mean,
something.
you're like in in some prime
Yeah,
Yeah, it depends
state.
on where it
I was
is
in
and how
I
big
was
the
in
building is.
bumfuck nowhereville.
That's true. Ever since I've gotten my new job, I can also see how much money we have in the bank
Yeah.
and have access to it. And we have $47 million. Yeah. We get $17,000 in interest a month.
Nice.
$17,000 a month.
Sorry, I was trying to imagine how I could rob.
I
your
do,
bank.
trust me. Like,
He's like, I've already thought about it. It's
Yeah.
useless.
there's a
fucking green god goblins.
dude. There's a fucking
There's a blind dragon chained up in there.
That's
like,
what I'm, for 47 million. There better be.
That's not even like we make
All that in
$17,000 a year off of one of the accounts. It has $5 million.
Hold
in
on,
it.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Why do you have that much in one bank account though? Wouldn't it? I guess I understand in the sense of like I wouldn't want to track it all down. Why would you not have that spread out of 100,000 for the federal insurance over multitudes of banks?
It's a lot better to do it in one account so that you can get all that interest. Like the
Okay.
more like lump sum you can put into one account, and the more interest it'll gain.
Okay, well, so Eric, hear me out. Allegedly in Minecraft, what we can do is kidnap someone really important to Mojang.
No, he doesn't work for anyone like that.
I'm in Minecraft, Eric.
No. Censor that. Censor that.
Oh,
Patrick, just we'll say that again, but say for somebody who works for Minecraft.
Yeah. So we'll kidnap someone important in Mojang, and then we'll basically get exactly $46,900,000,
Mm-hmm.
and that way they're still insured for that 100,000.
There you go. See,
They don't get the rest of it, but they get their 100,000 because they didn't put in different banks.
Hey, there you go.
And then you can use that money to shoot the president.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Perfect in Minecraft.
in the Hunger Games of Minecraft.
You can't shoot the president without a good couple $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not
If
getting
you
paid
had
a
to
couple
choose a
$1 million,
president that you most would like to shoot, Eric, who would you choose?
Out of all the ones that are alive,
Trump.
yeah, okay. You don't want to take out Carter? Poor Jimmy Carter,
Why?
he's already going out.
Look
dude.
at
Just
him. Look at him.
Put a
I
fucking
mean,
bullet.
When you want to mercy kill Jimmy
Yeah,
Carter.
put a gun
Don't
to his
walk
head.
past him too fast. The breeze might kill him. Is
Apparently,
Jimmy Carter? He's
oh,
barely alive.
Obama and Biden came out and were like, political violence has no part in our nation, democracy.
they're right.
And I'm like, dog, our country was founded on political violence.
It was. However, they also know that
they'd be next.
They'd be next.
They'd be next.
Yeah, they're 100% the next targets.
Yeah, I mean,
Faux show.
it's the ruling class doing what the ruling class is going to do.
Yeah, ruling class has
what-
to sit
the
together,
nobles.
dude.
What makes me laugh is that they're doing this for Trump. They're like, I hope he's doing well, and if he just wide open his butthole, I'd kiss it for him.
I'd
But
smooch
like
it.
in the Trump, literally when Nancy Pelosi
give him a little
husband
smooch.
got bashed, his head got bashed in by a hammer from that one guy, literally laughed and made a joke about it,
Yeah.
and then was like, it was probably a lover's spat.
What do you think Trump's asshole tastes like?
Cheetos.
I've been thinking here, thinking about that this whole time.
Cheetos.
Cream,
Cheetos.
the
McDonald's.
the types
Ah.
of cream that keeps old people's skin from falling apart. I would guess
That too.
Tastes like the Big Mac sauce, dude.
Diapers, probably.
Yeah,
Like Big Mac sauce, lotion, and
Would you shit yourself if you got shot in the ear?
Would I shit myself?
Yeah.
I mean, if I needed
Me
to shit,
probably. Yeah, I'd probably shit
if
myself.
I was holding a shit and then I got shot in the ear, yes.
Yeah,
Olives coming
Like
out.
right now, I am holding a shit. Like I'm gonna take a shit as soon as we stop recording here. In just a
Absolutely,
second.
you
but,
are. 100%.
Yeah, so I would say
I'll open
no.
my mouth.
Like I don't think I'd shit myself just in general from getting shot in the ear. But if I was on the verge of shitting, yes, I would absolutely shit myself.
What if you shot the president in the ear?
Oh, then I'd shit myself.
Okay.
But that's because of like the 3 rounds that just hit me in the chest, causing me to die, and thus
yeah.
evacuating my bowels.
Yeah.
You know.
I like the idea of somebody shitting themselves in celebration. I want that to start being a thing. Just people
I
so
thought
happy.
the shooter was
Patrick, let me tell you the story of Messy Tales.
messy time.
Pampered Chew shitting himself in celebration.
Yeah, that's the same idea. Yep, you're on the
God.
right track.
I want to.
I can skip telling you about Messy Tales.
Would you like to meet Pampered Chew?
No.
No,
Why not?
we know what that is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you, knowing who he is, wouldn't you want to like have him on the podcast?
I mean,
No, for
we can
sure.
have them on the podcast the same way we had some of the other dudes on the podcast where they're in their house and they do it by video.
You don't want to meet him in person.
Like, I'd be more than happy to meet the Quest 64 guy in person. I don't know that I want to meet Pampered Chew in person.
What's his name, Eric? The Quest 64 guy. What's his name?
Johnny
Was it
Bravo.
Mark?
Zuckerberg.
Was that his
That's
name?
him, Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah,
I
that's
forget
actually
what his
him.
first name was.
His name was Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
I remembered he was a super chill dude.
He was chill.
He was really easy to talk to.
He was. He wants to come back on the show.
Awesome. He
was
was
a nice
more than
dude.
allowed.
I know, absolutely. I love Mike.
No,
Absolutely. He
I'm
was a
still-
really cool guy.
I'm still holding out.
Yeah? You don't want him?
I don't want him.
Why not?
But he's funny.
I didn't get to meet him.
And he's a nice guy.
Do you use Twitter?
no.
You don't? Okay. That's why you don't know who he
Don't
is.
you mean X?
Yeah, I'm sorry. X. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say words right.
Respect Daddy Elon.
Mm-hmm. He
By the
worked
way,
hard.
as soon as Trump was shot, Elon came out and was like, I fully endorse Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a big
We
surprise
already knew
though?
that,
No.
Elon. We already knew that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would be more surprised if Elon endorsed Biden, really.
Wouldn't that be funny? We can't have a weak president getting shot. I endorse Biden fully.
In one way, like every time something happens to Trump where people are like, he's a badass, my immediate thought is like, yeah, well, it would be more badass if things didn't happen to him and if he was like, you know. Then again, that's just the imperialist in me being like, well, the king is the king, and you can't fucking touch the king. If the king gets touched, then that ruins the king part. That just makes him a guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've been really happy with who was that emperor who was like I am a god, and like he didn't allow people to see him, and they had someone speak for him. Diocletian. You would have been really happy under Diocletian.
Like me in real life or like podcast me, the character?
Podcast you.
Okay, yeah. Podcast character me, the character of Patrick on the podcast would have loved him. That would have been exactly what I want.
Yeah, you want an actual god
Yeah.
like, that you can believe.
I want to live in 40K and have the God Emperor of mankind.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, it's like in these hypothetical things, it's just like, well, if I knew that they actually had the powers of a god or something, then yeah.
Well,
like,
I mean,
Well, that's not
But-
true. We talked about you seeing a guy doing miracles, and 300,000 people across the planet believed in him.
and you would have
were an
seen him
edgy-
about 100 feet away.
Yeah,
and
you went full edgy atheist on it, and you were like, no.
You took out your, long rifle and started shooting at him.
Yeah, at about 100
but
yards.
I only hit him in the ear. I mean, that was that Cook guy,
Yeah.
and this is all allegedly
Yeah.
hypothetical.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I can't believe that. That Mr. Cook shot at the president and only hit him in the ear,
I
and
can't
you shot at
believe
the president,
someone
completely
already
missed and got
has-
away.
I can't believe someone already has a picture of the Smiling Friends doing that to Mr. Frog.
Oh God! So, I mean, Smiling Friends
Jesus
is like
Christ.
the biggest fucking thing right now, though.
I started watching
do
it.
like
I
it.
got to,
It's great.
I got to like the Mr. Frog episode.
It's
Really?
one of my favorite
That's
TV
like the
shows.
second or third episode.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
the
watch
second
very
or
much
third.
of it. What's
Yeah,
the
they're
one
like
where
10
like the
minutes
guy's
long.
in hell and he's like, and he's like,
That's the
yo,
last
bro,
episode
That's
of the
the
first
last
season.
episode of the first season. Yeah.
stop doing that, or I'm gonna punch
Or
you.
I'm
in
gonna
the
punch
face.
you. And then,
Yeah, he does.
Next time you do that, dude, I'm gonna punch you. No joke. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and
God,
take a shit now.
All right. Well, that's the show, folks. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Will.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.